welcome back to the channel, fool. Thanks for tapping in. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Like videos like this.
Are you recording it?
Yeah. My God. Mom. 3. Oh my God. Mom, that's a foot. That's not no barefoot, Mom. Look at my foot. Look at my foot. Mom, look at my foot. Look at Oh my God.
Unless it was a deer running, because they have the...
That's a T-Rabbix when you raise rabbits on Mars.
Oh my God. So wild.
Ooh, do you believe now?
Заправки сейчас заправляться будет. Ну вот сейчас заправляемся уже все последнее. Ага. Ну да, с Никитой не сказал. Да. Нормально.
She's one of many reasons we don't have flying cars yet.
Whoa. I noticed that there's nothing actually holding this floorboard down, so when you walk on it, it rattles a lot. So I looked underneath the floorboard to see where I could, like, nail it down again. But I had to get my camera out because... Can you see that? That looks like something buried to me. It's wedged under the old floorboards. I don't know what that is. Oh. Oh man, that's awesome. I'll be able to get this out. I'm gonna have to cut this because I'm gonna need both hands to get this out because it is like wedged in there. Okay, so I think it's coming out. It looks like it's got gold on it. Oh, it's coming. Whoa. It is filthy. How long do you reckon that was in there for? It's definitely a book, but they're not like actual pages, they're like really thick. Alright, I'm gonna have to open this on camera. I'm gonna clean this up because I don't want to breathe this in and make another video.
This grimoire was buried for a reason.
Oh si, si. Wow. Oh putain. Oh putain, bordel. Ah, ils font peur sa mère. Je serais jamais montée là-dessus. Ah, c'est trop peur pour eux. Ah, les gars, on va les voir.
I'm surprised they went that far.
Where do you live? I live where the land meets the sky, where the eagle and the raven fly free. I live under the sun and the moon.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Yo, has anybody else noticed that in this recent speech, like the coat of arms behind Trump, where usually like the head of the eagle is facing towards the olive branch, whilst having these arrows, which means that it's capable of peace and war, but it's going to look more towards peace. The eagle in this coat of arms is looking towards the arrows, towards war. And it's like, damn, that's kind of settling.
And that's the first time in history.
I'll be gone by the time they get here.
Go, please.
I'll be gone by the time they get here.
Go. See ya, bye.
No, say that easy, don't you?
What's your name, my friend?
Yeah. Who you supposed to be? MacGyver?
Hey.
This is it. I'll be back.
He took them like he was leftovers at Thanksgiving.
你看看，是鸟吧？是啊。什么鸟啊？ 不知道。
好几片呢。
哎，老大一片，这不又来一片？看
，2片、3片鸟，哎，
你看看，
看，啊，这是嘛呀？鸟啊！
你看看，
嘛鸟？这不正常，大晚上。
你看看，你看看，
我的3波，是鸟吧？又来
了，我操，都那么多呢！哎呀，
这是鸟吗？
这不是鸟，这是嘛？
哎，你拍下来。
Waters above the firmament?
What the fuck is it chasing?
Wait, a helicopter in the sky. Dark. What is that shit?
Fuck. What are those 3 things right
Sean,
there?
what is that?
Record it.
I
You
am.
see him? What is it?
Why are they flying in the dark too? What the fuck?
They're chasing something.
What the fuck? Look at those. Look at 3 of them.
What the fuck is it? Keep recording it.
And the old TikTok is back.
Here's why women in Japan are actually paying to stay in prison. See, Japan's elderly population is skyrocketing, and with it, a shocking trend. There has been a surge in elderly women committing crimes like shoplifting deliberately to get sent to prison because the loneliness on the outside is so severe. In fact, in the last 20 years, the number of elderly inmates has risen by almost 300%. You see, because on the outside, these women often live alone with no family to visit them or financial support to rely on. One inmate interviewed said her 43-year-old son, who she was living with, once said to her, "I don't care when you die, I wish you'd just go away." But now she's behind bars, she has routine, people to speak with, meals, and even medical care. Rather than shouting at them, the guards go as far as changing their diapers, helping them bathe, eat, and even take their medication. One said it now feels more like an elderly home rather than a prison full of convicted criminals. There's some that even say they will pay 20 to 30,000 yen a month just to live there forever. And even though they eat their meals in a cell alone in silence, just knowing that others are around is enough.
Can't believe someone would say that to their mom.
Okay, y'all, I'm doing a reaction video. I seen somebody say the snow is not melting, so I'm gonna grab some snow. I'm gonna take it over here. And I'm gonna try to burn it. They said if we burn it, it ain't melting. Let's see. Got fire. And it actually is turning black. It's not melting, it's turning black. So, my reaction to this video is it's not, this ain't ice. Ice would melt. This is turning black. It ain't moving. Show me throw that down.
And we going somewhere.
We've gone from fog vid to snow vid. In the interests of public safety, I thought we'd do a little experiment today, because we might think this is just snow, and I pray to God that it is just snow, but given light of the recent events and what happened with the fog, I thought we'd do an experiment and see what's actually in this snow. And the way we're going to do this is with a water distiller. So, as you can see, I filled up the distiller with snow. And what the distiller is going to do, it's going to heat up this snow, it's going to condense it into steam, and then anything that's left behind in the snow, which isn't actually snow, is going to be left behind in the distiller. Right, so let's take a look inside this chamber and see what's left after the snow has now been distilled. I've emptied this out now and I've put it onto a plate. What is that? So again, this is just snow from outside. I've put it in the distiller, and now we've emptied out the distiller. And we've got this. What is going on, people? And what is in the snow? What is that?
Snow, space dust, or smart dust.
In the last 2 years, you've been blamed for financial collapse of Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Japan, and Russia.
All of the above.
All of the above.
Yeah.
Are you that powerful?
No, I think there's a great misunderstanding. I am basically there to make money. I cannot and do not look at the social consequences of what I do. As a competitor, I've got to compete to win. As a human being, I am concerned about the society in which I live.
Which George Soros am I talking to now? The amoral George Soros or the moral George Soros?
It's one person. It's one person who at one time engages in amoral activities and at the rest of the time tries to be moral.
You're a Hungarian Jew who escaped the Holocaust by...
And they keep telling us, guys.
Được, ơi, bụng lò. Muốn nhá, muốn lại. Muốn lại đâu? Muốn tuôn lại. Ê, muốn đâu? Muốn trái đâu?
Shinra Tensei, the world shall know pain.
How about we quote Ray J. Rayford Norwood? He said Chris directed it.
Mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the mother. Hey, we're gonna go with the first one because the first one is better.
Did he help write the contract?
Yeah. He said Chris directed.
It gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made y'all go do. But you
what mother would watch her daughter get plowed down by community eggplant and sell it? You know, when they brought that show back, I didn't understand why. I said it was gone once. Why not just let it die? But when she came back, and then something from the tape reemerged.
So Kanye flew home last night, and he came back this morning. I want to show you guys what he got me.
It just was so violent. And I don't know, Mommy, why are they bringing this up again?
That's a mother who gets her 20%.
Lucifer, through his agent Satan, set man free from this garden by giving him the gift of intellect. Through the use of intellect, man will conquer the earth, will conquer nature, and will himself become God. It's taught in every Masonic temple in this land, every secret brotherhood, every secret society, every mystical temple, every occult organization teaches the Luciferian philosophy. At the highest level, their goal is to create a world in which the adepts, the 1,000 points of light, working behind the veil to create the culmination of the great plan, can realize the ultimate happiness for mankind. Their whole purpose throughout history has been to teach a small number of people how to become adept at controlling everyone else and presenting their societies as desirable to the profane, so that you'll go knock on the door and say, hey, can I be a member and be initiated? With the promise of learning some great secret. What is that secret? The secret is what I have just told you this morning. The secret is how to control everybody else.
Who really is the serpent?
Okay, so having morning breakfast of an egg, and in the yolk is this capsule.
I've never seen anything like that.
And we just broke it open.
There's like white powder.
There's white powder in it.
What is that?
In what brand are these eggs?
Great Day Farms.
Great Day Farms hard-boiled eggs. I would like to know why there's capsules with powder inside your egg yolks. Be careful when you get your Walmart hard-boiled eggs, because apparently now they have capsules, no name, and the powder is everywhere. What did I just put in my body for breakfast? Went to see, let's see if there's another one. My brother just cut this open. Do it in the yolk where it was.
No, it's not in there.
Nope, there's none in this one.
Well, hold on.
Let's see if it's in the other one.
This is insane.
Don't open all the
Let's see.
Hold on.
Squish the yolk. No, they only put pills in one. That's the strangest thing.
I don't know. Maybe our cake is.
Hey, great day.
Can we do them all?
What's up with pills in your eggs? Purchased at Walmart.
No, seriously.
I would like to know what we just had in our breakfast this morning.
Save us, RFK.
RFK needs to come save the day. Get these pills out of our eggs.
This is bad. I don't
The experience just started.
You feel me? Because when I go in these places and then I leave, I can't go back in there and be like, you know what? I ain't like how I cuss y'all. Let me do that over. Let's do it over. You feel me? So I gotta be funny like right there and right then on the spot. See, this is a real company, so they can't draw down on me. They going to jail.
So yeah, let's get into
it. Going to jail, you draw down on me.
Let's get into your company, OCDA.
Mm-hmm.
What is your company doing? How was it formed?
OCDA is an acronym for Occupational Cares Diversity Affairs. And what we do is people go to my website, they file a complaint about their boss or their supervisor, anything like that. We show it to the job and we cuss their ass out. Yeah, everything you want to say to your boss, that you can't say, y'all contact us, go to our website, ocdaofficial.com, and we'll show up and say all the things you want us to say verbatim.
Is it anonymous? Like, do they know who it's from?
Oh yeah, the complaints are totally anonymous, but I say everything verbatim, so you can curse on your complaints. I'm gonna curse anyway.
How much do you charge for this service? Right.
Oh, the file a complaint is $5.99. That's it, but I don't charge no service. I try to look out for people because I just want to be a voice for the people. And one thing about this, okay, you know how you asked me about the stand-up and the internet comedian? Right. See, with the internet, when you doing skits, nigga, you can press, if you don't like it, you can press stop and then record it over until you get it right type. But on stand-up, you in front of one audience and you got to make them laugh right then and there. Right. So with my videos, nigga, it's an element of stand-up in my videos. You feel me? Because when I go in these places and then I leave, I can't go back in there and be like, you know what? I ain't like how I cuss y'all. Let me do that over. Let's do it over. You feel me? So I gotta be funny like right there and right then on the spot. And that's what's unique about my.
Now, when you go into these offices, people are pretty much always very cordial to you, even when you cussing them out. They're trying to figure out what's going on and get like, how do you stay in your professionalism during it, and not be like pretty much be like, this shit funny, like these motherfuckers really take me serious?
Cause I take it serious. I take my job serious. Like I ain't going in there playing. Half the time I don't be knowing what I be saying until I go back and edit the video. Then I get my little laugh. I'm like, damn, I said that. Like, you feel me? So that's why you don't see me laughing and smirking in there, because in my mind, like
I'm at work.
Yeah, I'm really taking care of a complaint and I'm really doing my job. So I ain't got time to be in here laughing with these people.
Has anybody ever tried to get aggressive with you for
Men created a new career. Absolutely genius. Pass me my blessed oil and my Bible, please.
So we're wondering if this guy is just so used to having everybody look into his apartment, because he's just very nonchalant about doing the dishes as everyone walks by and looks at him.
A live audience is exactly what he needs to finish his chores on time.
You guys hear about those fires in Chile? It happened in Vina del Mar, eerily similar to what happened in Maui. So you know how Lahaina becoming the first city in Hawaii to be a smart city? Vina del Mar was the headquarters of smart city business for Chile.
No way.
These fires, same scenario. High winds, no warning, a lot of people died. And I saw a video today of this dude who was like going through the wreckage of like a little outskirt of Vina del Mar, and there was a blue house completely unburned.
No way.
And I don't know if you've heard about this whole thing with the conspiracy of the direct energy weapon, but lasers cannot burn the color blue. So in Hawaii, everything was just like burnt to a crisp, like cars were like melted, but yet there's like just blue umbrellas, just completely unburned.
I have family who like walking through the area, and they literally said their warehouse is green and blue. All the green ones are scorched, all the blue ones are still standing and fine.
But a weird connection, fires in Maui. That day there was a satellite right above Maui. Guess who owned that that satellite. CERN.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And a couple years ago, CERN discovered what they call the fifth force of nature called cosmic energy.
Trust me, reset incoming.
We have talked about the bit rate. We have talked using a flash. Sometimes I'll have a problem thinking with the higher shutter speed. It's going to be 800, which may seem high. Excuse me.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What are you doing, Ben? Are you cooking a meal right now?
Absolutely, I'm hungry.
This is a class, not a goddamn cafeteria.
Dude, this is a 9 p.m. class, and you expect me to sit here for 2 hours? Bro, I work all day, all right?
Are you even paying attention to the lecture?
Yeah, I know. I've been recording it right here, man.
Recording it with what?
It's called Mind Grasp.
What's it even doing? Is it recording the lecture?
Yeah, it's just recording everything you're sharing with me, and then I'm gonna save
Are
it.
you making ramen right now?
Yeah, I can make.
What is this cooktop you have in here?
I'll put you on the next round. I got another round. Oh my
God. And the real question, where can I buy this? Why did the dog just start spinning?
You guys hearing that? It's fucking crazy sound. Up in Mankato, Michigan, doing some hunting, and there's some crazy sound right here. Sounds like there's two of them.
Ooh, didn't Bigfoot Stubby still on a rock?
The reason that all your computer screens are blue lit, the reason none of them are red lit, the reason none of them pay attention to circadian biology is because that original technology was developed in a government program that Bobby Kennedy knows about, and I happen to know about because I went to medical school at LSU. For those of you who've never heard about Operation Paperclip, you think it's all conspiracy theory. So at Tulane Neurology and Tulane Neurosurgery in the 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s, the CIA started a program there where they would do all these crazy things to monkeys. The CIA wanted to see how they could control things utilizing different things like drugs and things like that. Where the neurosurgeons got involved, which is my clade, we would drill tops of the heads off, put wires into the thalamus, put electricity in there, and kind of see what kind of behavioral changes we could have. One of the guys that was in that program was a guy named Professor Delgado. When he saw that we could control the behavior with the wired device, he said, what if we do it wirelessly? So he checked it in monkeys and checked it in bulls, and it turned out you can do it wirelessly with RFID chips and semiconductors. Then the CIA took it to the next level. They said, well, since this is electromagnetic radiation, what if we did it through light through screens? And it turns out you can. And that's the reason why all your computer screens have the frequencies they have. So why is this all important? Well, the person that set this meeting up between me and Bobby is the patent attorney that made sure that Google and Meta have those things so they can control the things that we all do. Where did the original idea come from that started off in MK Ultra with the CIA? You're going to be surprised when you hear this. It came from the mafia in Las Vegas. They wanted to build a new city in a desert. They enclosed it all, blacked out the windows, invented slot machines that were blue lit. And they found out that they didn't have to take a gun, stick it in your face to steal your money. Then they even got smart. They said, let's give people free alcohol while they're doing that. And they found out they got the money quicker. And that's when the CIA got the idea to start this program. That's really how it started.
It's not always conspiracy.
Kubung. Saya lagi gigit. Oh, nak dengar. Awak, coba.
And why is he so spicy? And that's not for me.
These two tails shows up around the world too. The two-tailed mermaid, Mulazine, all around the world you find this. I knew it was a conspiracy. Right? Matsei in India, same thing. The first incarnation of Vishnu shows up as a fish god that teaches the arts of civilization. Pretty specific, documented all throughout history, revered. It seems like just a total freak show that you have these, this is what all these cultures are saying. And I'm not, you know, I think this is an interesting story here. I'm just stepping back and displaying what has been said over and over again. The Chinese people still celebrate this culture hero as the bringer of this incredible knowledge, and we know how sophisticated the Chinese civilization is. Then you go over to Africa, and Olokun is an amphibious, androgynous god that teaches the arts of civilization.
This simulation is all about symbolism.
So there's specific frequencies that are healing.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, and you can see that in worship. Like you can see God in the frequency of worship music. So they took
put a sand, right?
Yeah, no, they took like this board. It's called something. Hold on, let me try and I'll show you the thing.
Yeah.
So they took a board and they put sand on it, obviously. And this lady would be like, okay, I'm gonna put sand and I'll play a specific frequency, right? And so this is the healing frequency, what it looks like. It makes like different types of patterns.
Yeah.
Right? So now she played a Drake song, and this is what the frequency was.
Oh, it's just messy.
Yeah, it's a bunch of messy stuff.
What song was it?
No, she muted it. She said I couldn't say it. Yeah, but then she played I think it was, you know the song?
Yeah, Oceans.
Oceans by like Hillsong. This is what it made. You can see like the crosses.
You see a cross in it, damn.
Being formed. Look, bare patterns and stuff.
That's crazy.
And it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you can play secular songs and then it wouldn't.
I seen one. I think the same girl. She played the Kanye song "Goddess."
Yeah, and it made patterns. Yeah,
it made patterns. And what she said was there's certain shapes that correspond to different it's frequency of 369.
Yeah,
like the Nikola Tesla manifestation.
And Nikola Tesla tried to help us.
What you're doing here, I'm the administrator.
We're coming. What's your name? Your name's Tamika?
My name is not Tamika.
Oh, okay. Well, my name is Agent Rattler with Occupational Cares, Diversity Affairs, ID number 33712. And we were coming out here to go over some complaints. And like I was telling this young lady, what we like to do, we like to remain unbiased in these situations before we make a determining factor who we want to let go or issue any fines to.
Okay.
So, yeah, so who, are you the supervisor?
I am the supervisor. So if you'd like to have a conversation in my office, we
So
can.
you lied to me.
But I'm not giving you permission
I told
to
you I was
videotape me.
Nina's supervisor.
She's the receptionist supervisor.
Okay.
So if you would like to come have a conversation with me, but I'm not giving you permission to videotape me.
Look, listen, time out.
Go ahead and call the cops.
Everybody, look, we're going to be recording. And I don't care about you calling the police. We're authority figure. Lame ass, so tight shirt, stupid wearing back there. Let me tell you what's going to happen to you.
Is this a professional?
Yes, it is. This is a real company and we deal with real complaints. Now, let me tell you what's going to happen to you. You pull your phone out too, because when you post it, your people, whoever follow you, they're going to love it. Oh, so let me tell you.
Tamika, take him.
Yeah. Oh, you Tamika. The staff and coordinator. Act like she on your side. Very two-faced. She most likely got on a colored wig. She hang with Karen, the super CNA that want to be a nurse so bad but don't want to go to school for it.
Tape him.
Yeah, we are taping. I love to be on camera. What you think? And let me tell you what's gonna happen to you.
You're disturbing our
Okay, time out. Let me tell you what's gonna happen to you. You gonna get married. You gonna have a husband. He ain't gonna want to do no penetration. He just gonna want to do scissor.
Oh, I'm good.
They created something called the robo. That was the first biohybrid. So a biohybrid is when you mix animal and a machine. And people freaked out. They were like, you cannot put brain chips in rats and make them move through a maze by a remote control, which is what they were doing. They now have pigeons that are mixed animal and machine.
What?
They created something called, there's a moth. So there's a Mandica sexta moth. That's what it's called. It's a large moth. And scientists put brain chips into the larva so that when it cocooned and became a flying moth, it had the chip built into its system, making it easier to integrate, and they could fly the moth around the lab. And that was a huge step, and this is now 4 years ago that I was interviewing these scientists.
Imagine today.
In this video, we have someone who's home standing in the hallway looking at his room. He noticed something scary when he turned off the lights. Let's watch.
Alright, tell me I'm on crack. Every time I turn off the light, there's like a shadow there. Watch. You see that? What the
What the? If it's a fake, it's a good one.
The color blue was never written down.
Weird.
Like in the Bible, in like all this, like blue was never a word.
They didn't have a word for that color?
No. And so, but like when they would describe like the ocean and stuff like that, they would describe it as like a green.
What?
And yeah. And so
Weird.
the theory is if you can't connect a word with a color, can you not see that color? And so they did an experiment.
That's crazy.
They did an experiment in this tribe somewhere in Africa. It was like the Bush people.
Yeah.
And they also have never heard the word blue.
Okay.
And so they it's this graph of like 12 squares, and they're all green, right? And then there's one that's like a bluish green, but it's like very different. Like all of us would be like, oh yeah, that one's different. And they had these people look at it, and they were staring at it, and it took them so long to figure out which color was different because they don't know what to look for in the blue. They're like, find the one that's different. It was weird.
Yeah.
Maybe because blue doesn't burn.
I just seen a nigga pumping his gas from inside the car.
Is he putting diesel in there?
That thing is just floating, bro. At the beach. What is that? We got UFOs in San Diego?
And they're still in the sky, guys. And that's a wrap on this episode, fool. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to hit and smash the like button for me. Smash that subscribe button, be part of the family. Remember, stay woke, and I'll catch you next time.